So today I am doing the Homemakers Tag. I was tagged by Troy from At Home with Troy. She is a military wife and mama. She is amazing and you will love her. So please go and check her channel out. I will have it linked down below. I love doing tags. Y'all, when I found out that I was getting tagged, I just want y'all to know secretly at the whole beginning of her video, I was like, please tag me, please. I don't know what it is because I feel like when you do a tag and you get to just answer questions, it's just so much easier than actually like making your own content for real. And I'm going to tag 3 people also, so please stay tuned till the end to know if you were tagged. Don't skip to the end. Don't do it. Just wait. Watch this whole thing first. Okay. Question number 1. Have you ever had anyone say anything negative about you staying home? I won't say that I've had like negative comments necessarily. I've just had people say things like, wow, I don't know how you do that. Like, I don't know how you stay home. I would go crazy. I don't know if that's negative or not, but I mean, if you consider that negativity, then yeah. But I think there was more of a like pat on the back, like, wow, I can't believe how you do it, like whatever. So I wouldn't call it negative, but maybe it was. Maybe it was a backhanded compliment. Number 2, what are your favorite and least favorite parts about being a stay-at-home mom? My favorite part is just staying at home and being able to raise my children on my own, and not on my own because my husband helps, but I'm saying like I don't have to take them to a babysitter, you know, stuff like that. With my other 2 kids, I did have to go back to work after 6 weeks. And that was just really hard on me mentally and then physically as well, because you have a baby, you're still healing, you're still going through things, you know, emotionally and all of that. And then you having to leave work and then come home and still, you know, help raise a child. Like, it's tough. And I get to basically set my own schedule, set my own hours, you know, whatever. So I would say that's my favorite part, is just setting my own schedule and being able to just be home and be at the beck and call of the kids. If they need me, if they don't need me, great. My least favorite part would probably be the fact that I am constantly home. I think there are negative aspects to staying home, but they don't outweigh the benefits of staying home. It's just, this is one of the negative things, I guess, or one of the least pleasing things, is that you do kind of feel isolated as a stay-at-home mom. Like, you don't have as many friends and things like that. Well, maybe not everybody. I just don't. But I guess I didn't really have that many friends before either. But I guess at least I had interaction of coworkers and stuff like that. My coworkers are my kids, so. And they don't pull their weight all the time, so somebody needs to fire them. Number 3, what are your favorite chores and your least favorite chores? I would say my favorite chore would have to be vacuuming. It's just so like comforting, and that's the last thing that I end up doing anyways, is vacuuming. Like, after I wipe off the counters and, you know, whatever, the table, like vacuuming is the last thing. So it's like the finishing, the end, like it's like the I don't know, like it's the end of the story. It lets me know like we're finished. I get to vacuum, it just looks clean. Like, I don't know, I would say vacuuming. My least favorite chore is laundry. I cannot stand doing laundry. I hate it. I don't want any part of it. If I could literally throw my clothes away every time I wore them, I would do it. I'll be honest with you. You're never going to see any laundry motivation on this channel. Never. Because I never like to do laundry, and I'm not going to support something I don't like to do. I won't do it. And that laundry is my enemy. So y'all pray for it, because I can't. Me and them. Number 4, what time do you go to bed and what time do you wake up? Whenever I feel like it. Usually I go to bed when baby son goes to bed. And that is whenever, because baby son is not like my other kids. They just go and get in their beds. And even when my kids were smaller, they would just fall asleep wherever and I would end up putting them in their bed. Baby son is not like that. Baby son will stay up. He will keep himself up. He will stay up till 3, 4 in the morning if I let him, if I'm not in bed. Now, if I'm in bed, he'll be out at 7. So whenever I feel like going and laying in the bed, I don't usually necessarily go to sleep, but I will go lay down with him. And then once he goes to sleep, I'll usually play on my phone or, something, end up scrolling on reels and everything else until I fall asleep and the phone hits me in the face. And then what time do I wake up? Usually lately, I used to have, if y'all watched that video before, I had a video where I said I was getting up at 4:45. That has ceased. It's deceased, that we no longer speak of it. I now get up at least by 6. Number 5, do you play anything in the background while you're cooking or cleaning? I always have music on. We are a musical family. We love music around here. Most of my videos have music over them because a lot of my vlogs, I'm listening to music and, copyright and all that crap. Music puts and sets the mood for so many things for me. Christian music, of course, country, when husband's around, and then, I'll be jamming. Y'all see I'm jamming. I love music. Number 6, do you get dressed most days or you stay in your PJs? I do get dressed most days. Now, would it be considered going out wear? No. Like today, I'm just wearing a t-shirt and jeans. That's pretty much my go-to. Number 7, how often do you do your hair and makeup? It really just depends. Now, I have been trying to get on the schedule of where I wake up and I get dressed and I get my makeup and do my hair and all that and just get ready for the day, because I feel like if you get ready like you're gonna do something, you are just gonna wear a t-shirt and jeans, you can still do some hair and makeup, and I feel like that'll just make you feel better, and if you look better, you feel better. Number 8, what are the trouble zones in your home? What aren't the trouble zones in my home? Like, everything is a trouble zone. I'm gonna give you my husband's answer, and that would be my craft closet. That thing has been cleaned out at least 50 million times, and it still ends up getting dirty. I don't know how. I'm not sure if it's just me, if it's me and my kids, what happens in there. It's a wreck. So I would have to say my craft closet is the trouble zone. Number 9, do you get distracted? Hey. I'm totally kidding. Yes, I get distracted 24/7. My husband will agree and probably put a gold star, a thumbs up, all of that to this question, because I am the queen of being distracted. If you could win a prize for being distracted, I would have gotten the, what is that called? The Nobel Prize. I am constantly distracted. I have good intentions, don't get me wrong. I will even make a list and then forget where I put my list. Number 10, do you enjoy staying at home or do you miss work? I don't miss work for a second, but that might be because the job that I had wasn't enjoyable. So that could be it. It was just a job. It wasn't like it was a career or anything. So I didn't have any ties into it. I wasn't like moving up or, any of those things. It was just a job. No, I don't miss working. And honestly, being a stay-at-home mom is a job. Like, the thing of it is we don't get paid to do this. Like, we're doing it for free. No, I don't for a second miss working. I love being a stay-at-home mom. It's just what I feel like I was called to do. So I don't have any regrets. Now, if God changes my mind in the future, then fine. But Number 11, what is your never-ending chore? My never-ending chore would probably have to be dishes. I think we do dishes all day, every day. There's always a dish to be done, so it should be laundry, but it ain't. Number 12, what is your way to have me time? Oh, excuse me. I just like getting lost and distracted in just being, just sitting on the couch and just existing, but not actually doing anything, like not reading or anything, just kind of mindlessly. And I know that sounds horrible, but just mindlessly scrolling through Instagram or watching something that doesn't necessarily have value to it, but I'm just existing. So I don't know, like I just like disconnecting. Number 13, how often and how does your husband chip in? My husband provides like everything that we could ever possibly want and need. I don't know if y'all know, but he works out of town and he's gone for like, if that fly don't stop. When he is home, though, he does help around the house. He will do dishes. If I asked him to do something, I'm sure he would, but I really try not to because he's home and I don't want him to do anything. And really, for that matter, he doesn't want me to do anything. We just want to spend time with each other. Number 14, when do you do your chores and do you find it hard to keep up with them? I usually do my chores just periodically throughout the day. It really just depends day to day what's going on. I can't say like, oh, I only do them in the morning times or I only do it in the evening times. When my husband's gone, it doesn't really matter. Like, I just do it whenever. But if he were home, I would definitely make sure that everything was done, which I really do try, like, to get everything possibly that I can get done before the kids get off the bus so that my attention isn't divided and I can focus on them and stuff like that. But usually I'm still cooking supper and things like that. So it's hard to say, oh, well, I'm done at this time or whatever. But I guess for the most part, it's during the day. And then depending on what the chore is, it might be while baby son's taking a nap, and it might be early in the morning while he's chilling on the couch watching TV. So it really just, it's day by day. I can't say specifically when. And do I find it hard to keep up with them? Doing chores is what you make it. So I'm not gonna lie, if I have neglected doing my chores for the last 3 days, of course, yeah, it's hard to keep up with because then I'm trying to backpedal and do everything that I didn't do because I'm like, oh, and then I'm stressed out. So it can be, but no, for the most part, it's really not that hard. It takes about, honestly, like an hour to just clean. I wouldn't even say an hour. I would say 30 minutes to clean. Number 15, what is your favorite room and why? I don't really at this particular time have a favorite room, but I guess if I was going to say something, it would be the living room. And I know that's going to sound weird, but when I do get a moment to myself and the kids, if baby son's taking a nap and I get to sneak out and go sit in the living room and just relax and watch TV, it's just nice. Like, I feel like it's cozy and I love my couches. So I don't know, I would say the living room when I get to enjoy it. Number 16 is actually a question I made up because when I went and found the blog post that she got this from, the blog post said something about being, when do you find time to write a blog? I don't do blogs, and neither does she. We do vlogs maybe, but so I made up my own question. So number 16 is, what's your favorite cleaning product? My favorite cleaning product is bleach. It's universal. You can use it anywhere for anything. Like, I'll put a little tablespoon of bleach in my dishwater when I do dishes, bleach when I do whites, when I do laundry. I will use it to clean off the countertops because they're like that white cream laminate. And so anytime the kids spill Kool-Aid or whatever, you have to use bleach to get it out. So I would say bleach. Number 17, what is your least favorite room in the house? It's my kids' bathroom. The things that go on in there, I don't even know. It looks like, I don't even have the words for it. It's just so bad. So bad. You walk in there and it's a whole nother element. It's like Narnia, but not in a good way. You walk into it and everything around you just changes. It's It's not good. It's not great. I refuse to go in there. I mean, like if they forget something, I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like I will throw it in like a grenade. Like I'm not going in there. Number 18. Do you feel your home reflects your personal style? I really do. And the reason I say that is because my personal style is all over the place. And that's what my home is too. I don't necessarily have a style. I love all things. I don't know. Pinterest ruined my life. I'm not kidding. Because every time I get on there, I'm like, ooh, I like this. But I also like this. But how can I incorporate this and call it a theme? So, yeah. Like my living room looks different than my kitchen. My kitchen looks, maybe once, if and when, and if God wills it, that I ever have my own home, like that's actually ours and not an apartment, maybe then it would be more or less the same, but I like being different. Number 19, what does your home smell like? It just really depends on what has transpired during the day and the week. I mean, most of the time it smells like food and Bella. I don't know. I mean, I would love to say that, oh, my home smells fresh and clean all the time. It doesn't. There are times that I walk in there and I'm like, what is that smell? Like, I don't even know. Like, I'm like, do y'all smell that? It just smells like a home. A lived-in home. Number 20, what are your strong points and weak points when it comes to homemaking? I would say my strong point is cooking. I love to cook. The kids brag on my cooking. Husband brags on my cooking. So I would say, not to toot my own horn, but beep, beep, to take me down a peg or two, my weak point would have to be overall just procrastination. That is something that I severely need to work on, and I have been working on a little bit, but it gets me in a lot of trouble because I end up not doing the things that I should do, and I end up doing the things I want to do instead of the things that should get done. So that's my weak point. All right, y'all. Well, that is the end of this tag, and like I said, I'm going to tag 3 people, so here we go. All right, the first person I'm going to tag, you already know who you are. Come on now. Come on, best friend. I am going to tag Tony from, I don't know why I said at, because I think I'm thinking I'm on Instagram. Anyways, I'm going to tag Tony from Chaotic Country, and I'm also going to tag Marie Love Ashbury, Marie, and then I'm going to tag Carissa from Carissa Shaylin. I will have the questions linked down below for y'all, so yeah, do it. Okay, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I love doing tag videos. Also, if you want to tag me in any other video, I will be happy to join a tag. Until next time, God bless y'all and go be a light out there.